Hello, hello, welcome back. You have stumbled upon the How to Start Your Blog series where I'm literally going to be showing you step by step how to start a blog from day zero all the way through a 1-year process. And whose blog are we building? Well, mine. And hopefully, if you are interested in starting a blog for yourself, you join up with me and we do it together. So I'm waving at you from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and if this is the first time we've ever met, I'm Michelle Keneally, and welcome to this series. I'm super excited to share with you this week as we're going through ways you can make money with your blog. I have some super fun light hitting my face today as the sun is up and it's pointing on me from on the left-hand side. I'm a mom and a wife, and I'm choosing to build a blogging business for myself because as a person who wants to build an online business, I have simply found that being attached to my phone all of the time, trying to connect and network with people on Facebook is draining to my person. It's hard on my family. I'm currently recording at an unusual time for me. Normally I get up at like 3 in the morning, take some time for myself because turns out I'm a morning person. I have more energy in the morning to think and be creative. Who knew? I spent a lot of my younger days staying up late and joking that I must be a vampire because I really liked hanging out with my friends at night and staying up until the wee hours of the morning and discussing all the things about, life and what we were going to do and how life was going to end up. And here I am in life, and it turns out I'm a morning person and I have more creativity at that time. I've also discovered that while I found myself in a job that provides for my family, gives me the benefits that I need, and I have a home over my head, which I've worked very hard to get. We have 2 working cars. We have plenty to eat. We have clothes on our backs. We have a beautiful kindergarten daughter. I'm recording this video as December 2019 and going all the way through 2020. I'm currently home with her at the moment recording because she's been sick all week long, and I've had to work strange hours at my job and have had to figure out ways to continue on with this series where I've literally promised myself I'm going to record 1 video a day to share what blogging can do for your life, for my life, for our life, to create an actual business, all the parts of that come together with it, show you step by step how I grow my own. And it made me realize how important this project really is because my daughter literally missed 4 days of school this week. And when you have a blog, when you build a solid foundation, it gives you that freedom that I personally want to be creative, to be home and present with my family, and to do something that's really satisfying. I don't know about you, but I went to school for 8 years. I just could not decide what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I guess I took longer than most people to figure out what I wanted to be when I grew up. And even when I got to the place where I thought, well, this is good enough, I felt unsettled and decided I needed to do something more to learn about what it is that I'm meant to do. And I don't know if you are like me, where you're just striving and you're looking for that thing that connects you to what you're meant to do. But you're among good company here if that's how you feel. So let's dive in. This week we've been talking about ways that a blog makes money. And I've shared with you how you can make money as an affiliate, how you can make money with ad strategy and sponsored posts. And today I'm going to talk about how you can make money doing things that you create, that you make with your own imagination, and you craft however you like to do it, and you're able to sell with little overhead online. If you're hearing little bits of music in the background, it's because I've literally given my daughter my cell phone to play the Frozen soundtrack because that's the season of life that we're in. And I'm not going to edit that out because I want you to see what working from home actually looks like. And it's legit. So I'm just like you, and I'm really excited to meet you. So let's just cheers. Hello. It's nice to meet you. I have been enjoying pumpkin spice creamer and pumpkin spice whipped cream on my coffee all week long in celebration of just making these videos and being committed to it, because life does happen and it does make you feel like you're crazy for trying to start something new when you have everything else going on. So I'm going to start with a question for you. I would like you to tell me right now, have you ever surfed Pinterest? Have you looked around? Maybe you started with like your wedding planning for a nursery. Maybe you searched Pinterest for cookie recipes for the holidays or dinner ideas. Either way, no matter what you do, when you get online, you're going to see a number of different ways that people are posting and creating and offering you something. And we like them, we don't like them, we find them helpful, we become fans of some, we cringe at others. Well, that's kind of like the translation of how we connect with people in real life. We're not going to be friends with everybody. We're not going to like what everybody has to say. We're not going to like everybody's style, but we all have a way to translate who we are online in our own very special way. And it's super cool, to be honest with you. There's a real way to be authentic online. And I think that now more than ever, it's so relevant to how we live and how we connect that for you to be thinking about building a blogging business is you're in the right place at the right time. So when you go online, and even if you're looking for coloring pages for your kid, right? Free coloring pages, most people ask you for an email address, a name and an email address, and they send whatever it is they're offering you that you would like, that item, to your inbox for free most of the time. This is called a freebie. Sometimes people call it an opt-in or even a lead magnet or a freemium, I've heard it be called, or a capture page or whatever. So whatever they decide to call their free offer to capture your email address and to connect with you in an email list. This is something I'm sure you've done over and over and over again. Some people you may have stayed on their email list because you like what they say, and some people you may have opted out and you're like, oh, how annoying. Well, it is what it is, because we don't know if we connect with someone until we try it out. We try to connect with them. Now, even if someone, for example, let's say you decided you would like to, you're looking at a recipe and somebody that you're looking, whoever created that recipe, decided to say, hey, would you like my free book of 20 the most popular Christmas cookies sent to your inbox? And you're like, heck yes, please send that to me. So it gets sent to your inbox. It's a free booklet on cookie recipes. And that person starts to send you fun things that they think you might be interested in. So they continue to send you cookie recipes for all the 4 seasons. Maybe they even, throw in a few shopping list hacks or shopping budgets ideas on how you can save money at home. And then after they've nurtured that relationship a little bit, they will tell you that they're selling an ebook with recipes, shopping lists, and all the things you need to get through the Thanksgiving holiday with your family. And you're like, I need this. Yes, please, because I've been stressing out on what recipes do I want to make? How do I want to organize this? This is the first year I'm actually going to be organizing Thanksgiving with my family and my kids and blah. And you see this and you're like, I love this person already. $20? Done. So when you buy that actual planner for your Thanksgiving meal that you paid $20 for, that has a bunch of recipes, it has shopping lists, it even maps out maybe what to make when, the timing of things, and it teaches, maybe it has some tutorials in there for you. Now, that person who made that, hear me on this, made that. They took what they know, the skill set that they have, and they wrote it out and they put it into an ebook. Or maybe they made a video series. Whichever format your new friend you have in your inbox that you found on Pinterest that you never met before, put something together that she knows how to do. that you need help with, okay? And you saw the value in that exchange. Money is simply an exchange of value. You bring value, or she brought value to you. You were like, that $20 is gonna like bring me sanity saver. So that's an example. You can literally take what you know, transform it into something that would help somebody out, like help a sister out here. And then you can make a very nice income from that on repeat. Now, if you're new to this series, I do want you to go back through this playlist. If this is the one video you're watching, every single video that I make, if I only get to hang out with you one time, I want you to walk away with the belief that you can do whatever it is you set your mind to, no matter what your circumstances are, no matter if you're like me, where you're in the ER with your daughter with hives, who had a penicillin allergy after 3 days of a fever and an ear infection, and juggling all the things, and your house being a mess, and it's right before Christmas, and all the things couldn't feel like more chaotic. I'm with you on that. And that is why we're exploring this option for you to bring a little extra money into your family, to bring a little extra security into your family, to give you that option to have something that allows you to be you, to take what you know and to connect with other people who you can then call your community at some point and worry a little bit less because you did something solid for you, for your business, for your life, for your family, for your future. Okay? It takes a little bit of work, but if you had a brick and mortar business, it would take a whole lot of planning. It would take a whole lot of, connecting the dots and building out, like, what am I going to do and how am I going to create a business? But you have to do all of those things before you ever, knew that you had people who would want to buy what you're selling. With the blog, you can take little steps, little action steps, and grow as you go with very little investment. It's really silly. We have free options towards using social media. We have free office software through Gmail. There is so much out there at your fingertips that doesn't cost a whole lot of money to get you started, okay? YouTube is a huge resource, and you can even make videos. Oh my goodness. Real life drama, mama. Okay? Anyway, there's nothing that can hold you back. Even if you're home with your kids, doing all the things, and they even show up in your videos. Okay? So YouTube is a great resource because people are searching for how they can learn how to do something on YouTube. And if you're not a very good writer, take it from me. I always do videos first, and then I write what I talked about in a video. Or I write out what I'm going to talk about in a video, and I refine it a little bit more to make it easier to read. Okay? I always think that like recording what you want to say just is so much easier to create a conversation, style of a post that people can read on a blog. Okay? More people want to consume video as it is, and there is like even if you don't have a camera, you can use your phone. You can even record yourself in a Facebook group that only you are in to create little videos to then download, to then upload to YouTube. I mean, it's just like there's nothing that can hold you back. Nothing. Okay? So starting a blog is so inexpensive, and even if you wanted to like create some classes on how to do something, if you wanted to create like a little $7 cheat sheet on how to do something, or a $10 video series, or heck, I actually, and this is for you, put together a free resource for you on how to start a blog. If you're on my Facebook page, Juggling Life All Day with Michelle Keneally, you can go to the sign up button and you can see where I actually put together a class for you on how to start a blog, even if you're not a technical person like me. And if you are on YouTube, you can go into the description below and find the link to that free class. Okay? It's pretty in depth. I don't really leave a whole lot out, but it's to help you to get started. So I really suggest you follow along this series because it can feel like we're friends and we're hanging out and we're doing this blog thing together. If you find this after the year 2020, there's probably going to be some updates. I'm probably going to make some more videos on, what those tweaks are. But the foundation of everything is going to be pretty solid. And my goal has always been to help women to figure out what they can do from home to make money so they can be more present with their family. Okay. And I used to teach a lot on how to use Facebook and how to brand yourself so that you can get into conversations easily and promote whatever businesses that you're promoting. I started off with MLM because that it just was a natural fit. Okay. And so that moved me into realizing the world of online marketing, the fact that you can, be an affiliate for products that you actually use. Like you can even be an affiliate for Amazon. You can make your own products like ebooks, video series, classes. I've seen people selling classes for like $4,000 on skills that they know how to do. I've seen people selling video series for like $400 on like how to live in an RV. I've seen people sell books on date nights. I've seen people sell books on natural parenting, for like $4 or $7 or $25. I mean, you're only limited by your imagination. So if you have been following this series, what I want to encourage you to do is to find people who are talking about the niche that you want to be in and see what they're doing. Get on their email lists, be a little researcher, and find out what products that they're selling. Do not use it as a copycat method, but use it as an inspiration for what is possible. If you see someone else doing something that you would like to do or an idea you've had and they're already doing it, do not let that discourage you. Remember, if someone's talking about it, if someone's already doing it, that simply means people want to know about it and there is a market for it. Now, I've shown you what people ask in Google. I've shown you, if this is your first time here, you need to go back to those videos and where I've actually shown you like how to find the questions that people are asking on Google. And you can create content that answers those questions. And when people go to Google, who gets to pop up? You, but only if you have a blog. Okay? I encourage you to see what you are capable of by going and looking at what other people are doing. If you see someone who looks flashy and shiny and all put together, well, guess what? That might be their skill set, or they learned along the way. I guarantee you, when they first started, they didn't look as polished as they do right now. And neither will you. And quite frankly, if we're talking honestly here, I think more people want to connect with people who look just like them and who make them feel like them, okay? And who isn't trying to be something that they're not, and who isn't trying to censor out what's real, okay? The only reason somebody looks polished is because they've had a little extra time to learn the skills on how to do that, okay? Be you, be yourself. Decide what it is that you would like to offer people and what you know how to do, okay? If you don't feel like an expert on that topic yet, you can become one. You can do the research. I've even purchased I don't even know how many courses I've purchased on how to start a blog. I'm the last person in the world I thought would ever be talking about how to start a blog. But because that's what I'm going to be doing, that's where I'm going with my business. That's because I need more sanity in my life. I do. I desperately, desperately do. That's why I'm showing up. I'm showing up and showing you, okay? It took me a year. It took me a year to get over myself and decide that even though technology is not my first language, if I'm able to build a Facebook page and I'm able to build a Facebook profile and I'm able to navigate using all the tools on Facebook, then I can also learn how to use a blog. It's simply just a tool for communicating. But I'm going bigger because now people can find me on Google. Okay? So go ahead, find the sign up button, sign up button on Facebook, my Juggling Life All Day page, or go below in the description on YouTube to find that free tutorial where I walk you through the process of how to set up your very own blog, to come up with your ideas on what you could blog about, and to explore the topics that, you know, will lead you towards a blog, but will also help you discover what else you're made of as you go. Because we only learn by doing, and perfectionism has no room here. Okay, so I'm off, and you're off, and you're going to go and you're going to search people, and you're going to find out what they're doing, and you're going to become a little detective and a researcher. You're going to get your notebook out, and you're going to write down all of those ideas about what you could possibly do. Okay? And next week, I'm going to actually show you the design process of, designing a blog to showcase what you're made of and what you're going to offer the world and how to communicate that. Okay? I'm going to show you my blog. We're going to go over that. You're going to want to tune in for that. Okay? So cheers, and I'll see you on the next video.